got to experience a new culture and then hang out with some new teammates that I hadn't got to play with before. Awesome learning opportunity for me and just a cool experience to play some international basketball.
So what did you kind of pick up from some of the coaching staff? You know, as Scott mentioned, like it's just as much for you getting another voice as it is for you to kind of see how other coaches do things to bring back to him. What were some of the impressions you got from Vic Schaefer and the others?
Yeah, also Susie Merchant from Michigan State, and then we called her Coach Jack from Buffalo. She's like the hype man, energy girl. But it's cool seeing those different perspectives, and each coach brought a different kind of style that they worked with their team, so it was nice getting challenged in that way. The defense we played in Peru was a lot different than the defense we played here, so kind of learning that new style and seeing how different coaches approach defense was cool to see.
Nick, Destiny kind of talked about heading into the year just with kind of a hollow feeling from how last season ended. Would you kind of agree with that? And she said that that has translated into practices. Have you noticed that as well?
Yeah, I think there's a sense of urgency in these practices to get everybody up to speed and get to our potential as soon as possible. Last year, losing to Louisville like that in Sweet 16, I think for most programs, Sweet 16, great accomplishment, it'd be a great year, but I think we knew we were capable of more than that, and know we have a lot of the pieces coming back this year, so we're super excited to work in the new freshmen that have looked good in practices so far, and then get everybody back healthy again. Will be really cool going forward.
How have those freshmen, adjusted?
I think it's really nice having the best program, and then especially Italy, to get them that foot in the door and get used to our practices better. Taylor Jones from Texas and then Kennedy Brown from Kansas have doing a great job being sponges, willing to learn, as well as working hard to get better each day.
Just talk about Italy and what it can do. The trip itself, like team chemistry, Scott kind of talked about 4 years ago. It set the stage for, a Final Four run, so to speak. Do you think it could be something similar this year?
That's the goal. Yeah, our goal is Final Four in New Orleans this year, and this Italy trip will be big in terms of getting these early practices in, because in the years past we've been home at this time, so nice getting the freshmen a little more ahead of the game coming into season, and then being able to spend time with each other is huge down there. We'll get 10 days of bus rides and gelato and pasta and games with each other, so it'll be a fun experience.
I was going to say, what are you looking forward to most in Italy besides the basketball?
Probably just exploring. We're going to Florence, I think like the Renaissance area. A couple we've been doing with our team, breaking up into like groups of 2 or 3 to give presentations in the different cities. So we've heard about like the Renaissance area in Florence, where there's like Michelangelo and the Statue of David and stuff like that. So just kind of exploring things you've heard about, or the Mona Lisa, things you've heard about but haven't got to see in person.
What area did you get? What do you have to present?
We're Florence.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's probably why I know a little bit more about it. But it's me, Taylor Jones, and Andrea Aquino presenting tomorrow. So be ready for that one.
Nice.
Yep.
Did you do track this past? Is javelin still in your future, or is it mainly just basketball now?
Yeah, I didn't do track this past season, just after my freshman year, that like spring. Great experience, but I know my future is brighter in basketball, so that's what I wanted to focus on.
Okay.
Yeah.